Yeah, just keep ignoring the issue and putting up this act. God, I'm so concerned and worried about everyone else's problems except mine because I'm dealing with a deeper depression and I like to project.
Look, I don't know who he's talking about in this, but sir, these are serious allegations. I don't know why he's throwing them off to the side like they're nothing. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm Snow, and today we're going to be talking about the Dr. Disrespect situation. You see, this has been everywhere. Like, I've seen it on Twitter, seen it on YouTube. I've seen it, like, it's everywhere. Talking about how he's a pedophile, saying all these crazy allegations. And, you know, I've seen a few clips. Now, to cut the story short, do I think he's guilty? Yes, he's fucking weird. If you read his first response right here, the one thing you need to look at is right here. Were the Twitch Whisperer messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. He literally answered everybody's question. He was texting a fucking minor.
Are you nervous to be back?
If this doesn't scream nervous, I don't know what does. I know he's pissing and shivering in his fucking red bodysuit. Him trying to play it off like he's not nervous, he's not scared to get on video at all, is just straight lies because everybody remembers when he was first caught.
You know how we run things here. I enjoy my time here on YouTube. You know, we've built a nice, strong community for years. This is where we started 16 years ago. 2008, I think. You know, I like my time here.
You know, it's crazy how he's really just trying to nostalgia trip all of his fans. He's trying to butter them up and make them reminisce all the good times, like, oh, all these years you spent watching me. But I don't understand how this man can have any fans, any supporters after what he's done. You don't see Diddy out here getting fucking donations for $20 saying, you got it, champ.
And I like the community. We've got the best, realest gaming community, right? The Champions Club. And we've built it on this platform, and maybe it's time to tell my side of the story. Huh, champs? You see, there was a lawsuit pending, and as part of that arbitration, all parties were not allowed to speak publicly about the case. I respected those rules.
The crazy thing is, he would probably have way more supporters than he does right now if he didn't come out and say what he said, the bullshit that he did say. Because if he wasn't guilty, he wouldn't have came out and beat around the bush, not even saying the exact age of the person he was talking to.
However, if one side violated that confidentiality, then the other side could respond. And again, champs, I respected all the confidential obligations. But apparently Twitch's own disgruntled employees didn't feel the need to abide by those same obligations. Cody Connors, ex-Twitch employee, wasn't even involved, leaks Twitch's reported reason. Years later, Cody, why do this? What was the point? This was settled professionally. And you, knowing how black and white the internet is, you decided, you fucking rat, to leak the reported reason Twitch banned me in 2020.
I mean, I guess he could technically be a rat, but you can't be mad at the guy. Like, you don't deserve the benefit of the doubt in a situation like this. And if the whole community is wondering, everybody's asking, like, what happened to Dr. Disrespect? Why did he get banned? And you're the guy who knows everything. You're the knower. You know why he got banned. I can't lie. The temptation is there. So it's a serious allegation that Dr. Disrespect's fan base deserves to know. And even though this man is fucking guilty, he should know how simple that is. No creator gets away with talking to a minor.
Well, I mean, for what? Cody? Why? Did you not know the repercussions from spewing lies about the two-time? Did you not know the repercussions of accusing me, Cody Connors? You see, you don't know shit, and it was obvious from your tweet. You didn't have any firsthand knowledge of my dispute with Twitch. You said that I got banned from Twitch because I was sexting a minor through Whisper's messages? Do you even know what the legal definition of sexting is? I do. And yeah, I used Twitch as Whispers, but trust me, I wasn't sexting anyone.
Well, technically speaking, I wasn't sexting a minor because I didn't send any explicit messages and neither did she. You see, he sounds dumb. Like he's beating around the bush. We know it's a minor because if it wasn't a minor, he would tell us the age of the person. He would tell us, oh, she was 20, she was 22. No matter what, it's a problem. First, he has a wife, he has kids, and he's over here beating around the bush, lying, texting minors, and trying to blow it off like he's a victim. Like the way he's going around here saying,
Do you even know what sexting means?
He thinks he deserves the benefit of the doubt. Just because he's a popular creator doesn't mean people should give him the benefit of the doubt for a situation like this. And I know he just does not understand that.
You also said the word minor, Cody. I even made sure that word was emphasized in my statement, edited, etc., just to make sure these so-called journalists would pick up on it. And boy, oh boy, did they ever, champs.
The problem with this part of the video is, again, he's trying to blow it off. He's saying, pfft, like he thinks he's above everybody, and it's so clear that his ego is through the roof. Now, I was never a fan of this guy, but he's coming off like super narcissistic, and I know I would never support him after this, but him saying he planted a trap for the journalists, like, how are you mad that they fell for your, like, what? Like, I can assure you, anybody who's not guilty in this situation will not come out right away and say that, yes, I did text a minor, then go on a 3-month hiatus and come back saying, you fell for my little trap. Like, this guy is delusional. It almost reminds me of the predators who get caught in videos and they say stuff like, oh, I knew you were here. I planned on this actually happening, and it was all just to make sure this girl doesn't talk to adults again, you know? Like, no, you're guilty.
When you and all these so-called journalists, Cody, fired off your tweets, did any of you consider that the Twitch user may have been over the legal age of consent at the time of the messages? You didn't. Neither did any of these journalists, and neither did Twitch at the time of the ban.
Now, this seems to be the most controversial part because legally, he could have been talking to a girl who was 16, but say in some states, say Louisiana, it's legal. That's the age of consent, 16. And that's where like the social and the moral implications come into the situation, because are you accepting your friend if, say, you have a 20-year-old friend? No. Okay. Well, let me get a more realistic analogy. You have a 40-year-old friend and he's over here texting a 17-year-old, but in her state, it's legal. Are you still going to be friends with him? That shit's weird.
You also tried to tell the world that I was trying to meet up with this user at TwitchCon, but you're wrong. Let's set the record straight. I never intended to meet this user ever. Your bullshit accusations gave false courage to other former Twitch employees to make shit up as well. I suspect all of you sort of planned and coordinated this attack.
What? This guy's crazy.
These big-time publications, these journalists, these various outlets are sort of just gossip channels now. Don't you think, champs? They act like they're just gossip channels now, without any real journalism and real research happening.
Now he's getting mad at journalists for doing their job. They heard a report from an ex-worker at Twitch. Like, who's a more primary source than that? You can't get mad at somebody for doing their job, doc. Should I say PDF?
They reported on all this based on leaks from 2 former Twitch employees, one of whom was supposedly on the trust and safety team. If these anonymous sources worked on the trust and safety team at the time of my Twitch suspension in 2020,
Who's a more credible source than that?
then you would hope they would tell the truth. But apparently that's just too much to ask.
They did, though.
If these former trust and safety team members, and by the way, I know exactly who they are.
Like, what are you gonna do about it, doc? Like, what? Like, okay? Alright, that's gonna wrap it up for the day. I've had enough doc or PDF for the day. Like, all in all, I know he's guilty. Everybody should know he's guilty. He pretty much admitted to it without saying it, but hope you guys all have a nice rest of your day. You should check out this video where I go over the craziest crash out on Dr. Phil history. It was actually a really cool video. I highly recommend you all watch it. And yeah, peace out.